Hey guys, I hope you're all well. So in this video I'm just going to be talking a little bit about the Fujifilm X100V and just kind of talking about using it for both photo and video. Basically I went away with my family recently, my wife and kids, my mum, her boyfriend and my brother and his wife. And we went down to the southeast of England and stayed in Kent, a little town called Lympne. I don't really know how you pronounce it. But yeah, we stayed in this like little cottage on a farm and it was great, you know, the kids loved it. There were chickens and pigs and sheep and stuff roaming around and yeah, we had a good time. And I made a sort of like a family home movie style thing just using the Fujifilm X100V for both photos and video. I actually made a video similar to this about a year and a half ago now, where I went away with my wife and kids down to Dorset, on the south sort of west coast of England. I didn't own the camera at the time, I actually borrowed it off a buddy of mine, and I really enjoyed sort of making that family home movie just using a little camera. I've since obviously bought my own version, I've had this for about a year now, and I just really enjoy it as like an everyday carry for documenting, you know, as a dad and a photographer, having something like this that is small and bloody brilliant to carry around. It's just the perfect sort of size camera for documenting my family. So I've got like a little man bag, you know, camera bag that I carry around, which fits the camera and, you know, my wallet, phone, keys, little notepad stuff, all the kind of things I need. I just carry it around with me wherever I go. Yeah, so I thought I'd basically recreate the sort of style video I did there, like little family home movie. I mean, mainly because that's one of my most viewed videos. I get it that people really love this camera because it's just bloody brilliant. But also just because I shoot with this wide angle conversion lens on it, which the WCL conversion lens, which makes it a 28mm field of view as opposed to the standard 35mm. And this just never comes off my camera. You know, that's probably the first time I've taken it off in, you know, 8 months. It stays on there because I love the 28mm focal length, and I wanted to see what it looked like for video as well. I've never done any sort of like this family video stuff with the conversion lens on it. So I did, I made a little video, and we'll stop rambling now. I'll show you the video and then I'll come back and just kind of talk about my opinion and, you know, how I pieced it together and stuff. So yeah, enjoy. So that was a video, quite happy with how it came out. Obviously when you're filming with a Fujifilm X100V, there is no inbuilt stabilization at all, so the video footage can be quite shaky. I'd never use it for any professional work, you know, but for like sort of like family home movies, actually I feel like that shaky adds to like the nostalgia to it. So much so that I just embraced the nostalgia and I added some overlays of like Super 8mm and some grain and stuff like that. So I got the overlays from a guy named Ezra Cohen. He's got a website which I'll put the link to in the description. And yeah, he just sells all kinds of bits and bobs to kind of help you improve your video editing game. The pack I use is the Film Overlay and Grain Textures pack. And it's just super easy to use. You just kind of, I edit in Final Cut Pro and you just kind of drag and drop it over the top of your footage and it works a treat. So yeah, I'll link that in the description. The photos, obviously, if you use a Fujifilm X100V or if you're interested in one, the photo quality that you get out of this little camera is just always immense. It's so, so good. I edited the photos in color this time. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll be aware I'm usually predominantly a black and white shooter, but I just felt like color worked better for this. And I actually edited them using a film emulation profile by a company called the Archetype Process. I've used these profiles for about a year or so now, when they used to be called One Click. And yeah, I just find they're the best film emulation sort of presets profiles on the market, much better than companies like Mastin Labs and stuff like that. And yep, they're a little bit pricey, but 100% well worth it. You know, I use that for all my professional wedding work, and I just love the colours I can get out of it. I'll link them in the description as well if you're interested. Flicking between film and video on this is really easy, especially if you're just shooting still images. So you just kind of push, you know, drive, go up on the toggle, and then you're down to movie. So in two button pushes you can get between. So in those moments where you're kind of, you know, there's something happening, you can take a picture, click drive, click down, you're back to still image, you know, click drive, click up, you're back to movie. So it really is quite easy to quickly switch between the two if you want to do it yourself. And yeah, I just think it's perfect for, you know, being a dad and a photographer. For me, it's just perfect for documenting my family and being able to switch between the two. If I want to get a quick clip of what's going on, I can do. If I want to get some photos, I can get good quality photos with this. Yeah, that's it for this one. There's going to be a few changes to the channel moving forwards. I'm still going to be doing photography related videos, but I'm also going to start doing a few other videos about other things I'm interested in. I love talking about photography. I just feel, do you know what, I'm not going to talk about it in this video. I'll do another video talking about the changes and what's coming. For this one, it's done. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one, and yeah, be excellent to each other. I'm such a guy.